Hey there, food fans. Welcome back to the Food for Thoughtcast with me, your host, Melissa Reagan, and my co-host with the most, Chef Steven Gonzalez in his finest Unabomber chic. What's up?
Hi. Yeah.
Got him.
Long hair, hoodie, but at least I'm Christmas chic.
Indeed, it is Christmas colors, and we can see your eyes, so it's not as creepy.
How about now?
Not now.
I know it's not
Now
as cold as it is in North Carolina, but it's chilly enough for a hoodie.
Currently 38 degrees here, but feels like 29.
Yeah.
What's it doing there?
It's 64 degrees. Our high today will be 70, which is, a nice break from the super cold we've been having. We're about to get into our heat wave. Highs of 72s for the next few days. So, not bad.
The old pre-Christmas heat wave in Midland?
Yeah.
Are you breaking out the shorts?
Hold on, wait. Can you see? You can see my legs.
Put it away. Too sexy. Too much sexy. Not that kind of podcast.
Not that kind of podcast, Melissa.
Steven's showing legs over here. I'm going to go to HR.
For those of you all listening on not YouTube, I am in shorts.
Hey. If you're not watching us on YouTube, you're really missing out, though.
Yeah.
Truly.
It's that time of year, you go to work and you put the heater on and you get home or you're making your way home from work and the AC's on. So yeah, there's that.
Yeah. It's the 4 different wardrobes in a day is my personal favorite.
Yeah, I know what you mean. And then you get ready for work, then you have your heater on and you have a long sleeve, on or a sweater or something to stay. I'm going to stay warm. And then you're like, man, I'm hot already. Am I going to be hot at work? And you take your sweater off and you just go with a jacket. Then you're in and out of your jacket all day. Yeah.
Steve, what was the most amazing thing you ate this week?
You know what I'm going to say? It was a turkey cranberry salad with hot Cheetos wrapped in a tortilla.
Yes.
Not burrito style, but like burrito style.
Like a foldy taco? Like a big taco?
Like a wrap.
Like a wrap. But, okay. What's the difference between a wrap and a burrito? Is it tucking the edges?
Rolled in, tucked in, yeah.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Right?
I don't know.
That counts.
I don't know these things. I kind of feel like you're making up the rules right now, but
making it up as we go. Hashtag winning.
Hashtag winning.
Yeah. What about you?
So the last time we talked, I was going to make cabbage and smoked sausage. So I did that with pierogies. No regrets. I air fried the pierogies and smothered a link of smoked beef sausage in cabbage with onions. It was really, really good. So
nice.
No regrets. No regrets here.
None whatsoever.
I also made some bread and butter, yellow squash and zucchini refrigerator pickles, which I've been snacking on all week. So
I know I saw that picture. It looked pretty good.
Super delish. Just very simple. I love dill. I love dill. Yeah. I know you hate dill. I'm coming around the other direction on sweet pickles. I'm starting to appreciate them, except for all the floaties. So I strained out all the floaties. I don't want cloves in my pickles. I don't want piece of bay leaf. I don't want mustard seeds. Please, I just want just straight liquid. That's all I want.
That's why you just grind it all up and then heat up your liquid brine and then just let it all dissolve.
Well, Steven, but have you ever partook of a ground up clove? Woof. That's a lot.
It's a bit much, but it's a gamble. Big risk, big reward.
Come on. Eating the inside of a clove cigarette.
That's the one thing. I don't smoke anymore, but when I smell a cigarette, I'm like, oh, that smells good. But when I smell someone smoking a clove cigarette, I'm like, ugh, gross.
It's never good. It's never good. Speaking of cloves.
Speaking of cloves.
Hold your breath. Here's the segue. Today we're going to talk about holiday flavors, and that includes warm spices like cloves and how they became associated with Christmas.
As long as I can hold my breath.
Yeah, right. Yeah. It was all the smoking.
No, I wasn't. I'm just congested. That's why.
Oh noes.
It is what it is. It's fine.
Do you see what I did there? I said, oh noes.
Is that some sort of Christmas flavor?
It was a beautiful pun. Shut your mouth.
I mean,
Yep. The tumbleweeds are blowing by. Exactly.
So Christmas, you ready for it to be
100%.
over?
You are ready for it to be over. I'm ready to experience it.
Well, I know we talked about it briefly in the last episode, but tell me why you're ready for it to be over.
No, you're ready for it to be
What do you
over.
have against Christmas?
So I'm ready to see my mom and my brother.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a lot more optimistic than what I was going to say. So cool. Yeah.
Steve's gonna suffer through retail hell. Hell. Oh, my southern's coming out. Hell. Hell, not hail.
Hail.
Retail hell. Yep. But I'm looking forward to it. I really do think I am gonna make a ham and something else. Probably sweet potatoes. I don't know if I'm gonna make dessert or just buy some sweets. And I think maybe Christmas breakfast will be super simple.
Are you gonna
It'll be like
with
pigs
all your
and
vegetables?
Pigs in a blanket or something. No.
You could.
Fun fact. No, you can't. You're nasty.
Says who?
Starchy because they don't have enough water content.
Be that as it may, you're being a Grinch.
All right. So in a couple of weeks, I would like you to send me a picture of perfectly pickled sweet potatoes. I want to know.
And
done. Woof, woof. All right. It's going to be rough. Enjoy eating them.
Joke's on you. I like
the jokes on me. The joke's on me.
I don't care.
You like raw, rotten sweet potatoes sitting in vinegar mixture?
Rotten.
It's going to go rotten.
In the brine? No.
Yeah. Oof.
It'll flavor it, wouldn't it?
I want to see the finished product. I'm excited to see it. But it won't be dill because it's steep. So it won't be. Is it going to be sweet?
I don't know. We're going to do this in the name of science.
You could put a cinnamon stick in there. It wouldn't be terrible.
I feel like it would. I could just put it in moonshine, let it all kind of flavor. Sweet potato moonshine.
I'm just saying it's not going to be pickles.
No,
you can marinate them.
Pink.
Yeah. You could marinate them.
Yeah.
So, speaking of cinnamon, speaking of clove, all the things that make Christmas amazing, the warm spiced lens. Steve, did you know that cinnamon wasn't widely available and a lot, cheaper and less expensive until around 200 to 250 years ago?
Really?
So everywhere you look now, every single spice flavor blend usually has cinnamon in it. We consider it a warming spice because it activates the warmth receptors in your body, even though it's actually a tropical spice. But people started to say these are warming spices, or they would associate them with warm flavors because it kind of makes you feel warm when you eat them.
Oh.
Yeah. Even though they're from the tropics. So usually holiday spices include cinnamon, clove, ginger, and nutmeg. Do you like any of these separate more than the other?
I like them all equally. They're not bad. If I had to pick one that I'd like the least, it would be clove, but small amounts.
I think clove is really good for cider. Like if you stud an orange with cloves and let it sit in your cider, like let it steep.
I don't hate cloves, but that's the one. It's an acquired taste to me.
Yeah, 100%. I like cloves in Indian food where applicable. Ginger and cinnamon are kind of a close second, but like really my favorite warm spice is cardamom, and I think it's way underrated.
I do like cardamom.
Yeah.
It is good.
Like especially in like French toast. It's my favorite place to use cardamom. French toast or like bread pudding.
Any kind of starch, really. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you done cardamom? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Let's see well, no, I was going to change it, but have I done cardamom what?
Like in the sweet potatoes instead of cinnamon.
But I would imagine if I did, it would be one killer sweet potato.
Yeah, if you do like a smashed sweet potatoes and then instead of like heavy cream or butter, if you use a coconut cream and cardamom, it pairs really well together. It's really tasty. Like orange zest and a little bit of ginger. Like it's good. It's just a different take on a traditional
blended
sweet potato
tofu with sugar-free Jello, like we talked about in the past. Delicious.
Not with that. I feel like you're making fun of me for finding cheap protein.
No, that's actually pretty cool. I'm not opposed to it at all because, like I said, it rounds out my snacks, my idea of what could be a healthy snack.
I think tofu gets we're off subject a little bit, but I think tofu gets a really bad rap just because it has a reputation for being weird or different. But it's so flavorless, and you really can't argue with the fact that you can buy a pound of it for less than $2. Like,
tofu? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
one of those things that it's as good as you make it or as bad as you make it. And if someone says they hate tofu, but they've made tofu and it sucks, it's because their cooking sucks. Or if they say they love tofu because it tastes really good, it's because they made it really good.
Yeah. I tried a new recipe recently, Steve, where I used silken tofu and just combined it with all-purpose flour to make high-protein pasta. And it just hydrates the flour. It makes like a really soft, springy pasta. Like it was extremely easy to just make homemade udon noodles in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Really, really great.
Can you hear little dogs barking in the back?
I heard it.
Christmas presents. Santa came early, so Mendez is trying to bite the ankle of Santa.
Do you need to go to the door?
No. Luckily, my wife is getting the door.
Oh,
thanks, protective Mendez. She's on the good list this year.
She's on the good. Is Ron Swanson on the
a couple ankles? She's on the naughty list still.
Is Ron Swanson on the naughty list or the good list?
Yeah, they're both on the naughty list. Mendez for biting ankles and Ron for always licking.
We call it in a little dogs. We call that spit for brains. The constant constant licking.
And the worst part is that he has bad breath. So what he needs is peppermint, which is another good Christmas flavor.
Indeed.
You see what I did there?
I see what you did there, and I like it. So I'm about to. I might burst a. Hold on, Alexa, stop. I have something in the oven, and that was the timer.
Did you turn the oven off at least?
No, but let me go grab this real quick. Stand by.
So yeah, now it's time for Steve's monologues, where he talks gibberish for about 30 seconds while Melissa steps away. But yeah, I think peppermint is a very good one. There was really no holiday menu that's complete without peppermint. So peppermint in candy, peppermint in baked goods such as cakes and cookies, because I do like all that stuff. But I don't know, Melissa, what's your favorite application for peppermint?
Steve, are you monologuing? I need the context of the first part.
It was peppermint. There's no holiday menu that's complete unless you have peppermint in there, whether it's candy, baked goods such as cakes and cookies.
Cakes and cookies. Okay, so the kind of $1 million question is, do you like mint and chocolate together?
I do. I don't care what anyone says. If they feel otherwise, they can fight me on it.
Yeah, I also do. I like peppermint. I guess I think my favorite part or my favorite thing to do with it, it just really depends on if it's going to be sweet or savory. I like a good, I love peppermint ice cream. I was just telling a friend on Facebook the other day that peppermint ice cream tastes better the closer you get to the holidays. Like, I don't know, it's an unwritten rule. I like peppermint ice cream. I like chocolate peppermint brownies, but I also really, really like mint in like with lamb. So,
I'm not a big lamb and mint person. I just love the lamb by itself, personally.
I don't like the mint jelly. I just think that a little chiffonade of mint in like a really beefy jus can be really good.
I can see that.
But I don't. Yeah. Go ahead.
When I was in restaurants, we would brine lamb. We would do like a mint brine for lamb, and that was really good.
That sounds good.
Yeah, different application for a lovely ingredient.
Yeah, I don't care for like the neon green mint jelly that comes out of the jar. That stuff is gross
and radioactive.
It doesn't look right. Because mint even doesn't look like that in nature. So I'm just like, it's a little bit suspect. But So before my oven interrupted with the promise of yummy, yummy things, I was going to say that I might be bursting some people's bubble here, but there is like a legend that goes around, kind of like an urban myth, that a choir master or a pastor or a reverend started shaping candy canes to resemble a shepherd's staff, but it's actually not true. Candy sticks were invented in Germany in the 17th century, and it's really likely that when candy canes came over to the United States, they were all white. But the peppermint flavor and the red and white stripe was what Americans were used to. So to boost sales, they would make the candy red and white stripe so that people would associate it with mint flavor. And then of all the things, the religious connection is that the machine that you use to like make the hook in the candy cane was created by a Catholic priest, but the reason is because they wanted to use it to decorate. So
I'm not a big fan of candy canes. I love mint.
Yeah.
But I'm not.
Do you like the soft, like the Bob's, like
yes.
soft? Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
Me too.
Those are good. I don't like I'm just afraid of breaking a tooth on a candy cane.
Yeah, I like that. Well, now that I think more than half of the teeth in my mouth I bought and paid for, so I can eat the hard candy that way. I like got down on like a stick like Sugar Daddy yesterday. I was like, I got this. I just got to remember to be on the side where all the fake ones are. Yeah, sorry, TMI there. Whatever. I can eat all the hard candy. But yeah, I think it's interesting. A lot of churches around this time will do what they call a hanging of the greens, and it's very much in the older denominations, or like more liturgical and less evangelical. So your high churches, Catholic, Episcopalian, Lutheran, Methodist, and they'll do a hanging of the greens where the entire church family gets together to decorate the sanctuary, the narthex, the hall, whatever it is, right? Mm-hmm. And I think it's interesting that they wanted something that they could hang up easily, and it kind of became a hook shape. So I don't know. I think it's really fascinating. I like the soft peppermints too. I like the little mini candy canes though. They're really, that's a quick.
I can eat one of those from time to time, but
yeah,
not very often.
That's one of the highlights of Cracker Barrel during the holidays for me, is a bucket of Bob's soft peppermint sticks. So they're way too easy to eat. Candy canes and peppermint sticks are one of those things that ever since I got diagnosed with diabetes, I'm like sad that they don't come in more sugar-free options. It's kind of like marshmallows. It's almost all sugar, so it's impossible to produce in a sugar-free way without, like, you really can't do it. So I'm just like, sugar-free Rice Krispie treats. Like, it's not, because a marshmallow is like 93% sugar.
What I like about mint is that it's kind of like a weed. So no matter how hard you try to kill it, it just grows right back. And I say that because I have a pot that's had mint in it for like years. So it gets nice and big in the summertime, and then it dies back just a little bit in the winter, and then it gets harder. It's crazy.
That is not at all where I thought you were going with that. I missed the part where you said it's like a weed. And I wanted you to tell me how mint was like weed. And then you kept going, and I was like, okay, I got it. I'm tracking now.
But what year round is that the mosquitoes and the flies hate it. So I like to make a little serum and just kind of spray that, just like mint water.
Yeah.
And they hate it. It's nice.
I like it. Is there a chocolate and mint combination that you prefer? Are you an Andy's Mints guy, or do you like? What do you prefer?
I like it
like
all.
A York peppermint patty. Like what
I
is one?
Love York peppermint patty.
Oh, they're so good. They're so
I like
good.
the Andy's Mints too. I like them when they're kind of like in that chocolate chip where it's like minty white chocolate chip. Oh, I love that stuff.
Is that so? Good.
I was gonna say I can eat them by the handful.
Is that something that you liked as a kid, or you had to grow into it?
No, I loved it as a kid.
Nice.
I've always loved white chocolate, even though, of course, we all know it's not chocolate.
No, it's not real chocolate.
But I've always loved it with mint. It's good.
The fun thing is that people who are allergic to chocolate can eat it because it's not real chocolate. Yeah. So that's fun. It's nice for them. When I first
got into coffee, that's what I would drink when I would go to Starbucks, a white chocolate
mocha. White chocolate mocha.
Yeah, that's what got me into coffee. And then I realized how much sugar was in that stuff, and I was like, "Ooh, I need to watch it."
Yeah, like Starbucks coffee tastes kind of burnt to me, but I do like the idea of all their holiday flavors. And sometimes I'll use their holiday flavors as ideas for stuff I'm going to do.
Yeah, totally.
Such as a gingerbread. You like gingerbread?
I'm not a big gingerbread person, but I do enjoy it from time to time.
So all gingerbread, or like you like ginger snaps, gingerbread cookies?
I would say like the gingerbread cookies are all right. I don't eat a whole lot of it though.
Mhm.
I don't know. I just never have. It's not
Okay.
bad. I'm not saying they suck or nothing like that, but there are times I'm just like, I can do without.
It's my favorite, and the spicier the better.
Really?
Yeah. So essentially, all the warm spices, they've always thought that they had like medicinal properties, and like the hotter that you could make something, like they used to brew this in the 15th and 16th century. They used to brew this spice drink called hippocras, and you would serve it to your guests at a banquet or like a feast, if or higher up and nobility, right? Like the higher up folks in society, so lords and ladies and kings and counts and whatnot. But they would serve this drink as a digestif after dinner to ward off disease. And they would make it with like 13 different spices. And so kind of a long ways away, we got this spiced cider, and glue wine in Germany is a really good example too, where they take all the warm spices and put them with wine. Because remember, and I think we've talked about this before, wine was originally, that fermentation process was used to make water safe to drink. So they're kind of like glue vine. So they were kind of following what science they had then, that was like, hey, not only is this safer to drink, but we'll put these warm spices in it to kind of kill off diseases. Like in the 1600s, they thought that nutmeg could be used to like ward off the plague. So, and they thought that, and they were right, that cinnamon aided digestion. And then they kind of loosely knew that some herbs and spices had insecticidal properties, kind of like mint that you talked about. We know that like lemongrass essential oil does the same thing. And I think spiders don't like mint either.
So what you're saying is we're kind of wasting our time having all this in the wintertime when they're all dormant or dead.
Yeah, kind of. But we're warming ourselves because it's cold outside. But I think it's I think it's really interesting, like some things like that. But gingerbread, I really, really enjoy. Not so much the bread type of gingerbread, but like the ginger snaps. But there is a German cookie called Pfeffernuss that has black pepper, and it can be like almost spicy. And then they're dusted in like powdered sugar, so it looks like snow. That's a whole experience that I really like. Have you ever tried those?
I think I've had them once, and I liked them.
Yeah, sometimes. So it translates in German to peppernut. Pfeffernuss does. So that's the idea, right? Nutmeg, pepper, all the warming spices, but you coat it in snow, and it's kind of like a mind trick, right? Like it looks like it's cooling, kind of like one of those peppermint like shortbread cookies, or kind of looks like a snowball, but then it's all like warm and spicy on the inside. So I really like that stuff. Really like that stuff. So yeah, I love it. I love it. What else? What else, Steven?
Going back to gingerbread, do you ever do like ginger pancakes?
Yes.
Like Christmas breakfast? Do you like that stuff?
I love that stuff.
How do you go about it?
So there's a restaurant in Austin. Quick Google check to see if it's actually still in existence post-COVID. Just to make sure I'm not going to be like, yeah, looks like it's still in operation. So it's called Magnolia Cafe. It's on South Congress in Austin. I ate there a lot because it was open 24 hours at one time. I ate there a lot when I lived there. And what I'm getting at is when Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives visited this place, they explored their gingerbread pancakes, which starts with a gallon of brewed coffee for the base of the batter, which is like an incredible like umami flavor situation. So yes, I've been completely hooked ever since. I love gingerbread stuff like that, but I don't like it too sweet. And I don't need cream cheese icing or weird glaze to go with it, but I love all of those spices together a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
When
What
I
about you?
first started doing like all the YouTube and all that stuff, I did a video of making like gingerbread pancakes and stuff like that, or ginger pancakes. It was really good. I liked it. You're right. It does have a lot of those warming spices. It does, like, it just screams Christmas,
Mm-hmm.
and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Of course, that's when my recording was more primitive than it is now. It hasn't really improved much, but still, we're moving in the right direction. Um,
Hey.
but no, it was a recipe I really enjoyed. Ironically, I've only made it like once or twice since then. Uh-oh, is Alexa talking to you again?
Sorry, I think it was my dishwasher, but it literally just sounded like something crashed into the house. My bad. I have no. Maybe it's just because I'm like never in the kitchen with it while it's running, so these are normal noises, but I'm not aware. I was like, what is happening right now?
You have transformers around Midland that blow up, and they just sounds like a loud gunshot.
This was.
Crazy.
It literally sounded like somebody bulldozed into the fence or something fell down. I was like, what is going on right now? I'm never at home on a Tuesday, so there's all sort of new experiences. Yeah. I'm like, I just hope something didn't break in there. It's wild. All right. Interesting. Steve, what about cranberries? I know everybody wants to say Thanksgiving, but did you know that they're a Christmas traditional flavor too?
Are they really?
They are.
I feel like they should be.
Yeah.
You know what my favorite Christmas kind of fruit is?
What?
Orange.
Yeah, all citrus is in season during the winter, believe it or not.
I know. So, I have one of my colleagues went down to South Texas, like in the valley, like where I'm from, or the border region. And so I asked her, like, hey, can you bring me back some valley lemons? Because for everyone who does not know what a valley lemon is, it's exclusive to the Rio Grande Valley, and it's eat it as is. Like, it's not overly tart, and they're like the best. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll get some valley lemons out of it.
So she was like, good. Go ahead. Sorry.
She was like, do you want anything while I'm back home? I said, yeah, bring me some valley lemons. That's the only thing that I'm always about,
So is it like a Meyer lemon? Is that why it's not a sour?
Better than a Meyer lemon.
Oh, according to the Googles, it says it's a hybrid of lemon and mandarin orange. Like, I want one.
If I could send them to you and not and them not spoil, I would. So we'll have to figure it out.
Yeah, no, I'll get to try them one of these days, but that's insane. I didn't even know such a thing existed.
I try to grow them every year, but like I can only get like the seedlings to start and get about that big, and then of course they die in the winter or the summer, So I guess I got to plant them inside, one of the two.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But cranberries, do you ever use them at Christmas?
Not necessarily for Christmas. I do a lot of it for like Thanksgiving and stuff like that. If I happen to have them, I'll try to find a way to use them. And ironically, it's always around this time of year, which is good. But like, I still like cranberries.
Well, we can say that like Christmas is the day after Thanksgiving, all the way through what in the world do they call it at the end of the 12 days of Christmas? The Feast of the Epiphany. If you say Christmas Day is the first day of Christmas, then it goes all the way to January 5th. So that's Christmas season, technically. That's what I'm going to call it when I don't take my decorations down till mid-January. I'm just saying.
Actually feeling better. I still have pumpkins in my front yard from October.
Let's go. Are they good? Are they rotten?
I think I could probably step on up and spread them around my mulch beds and attract some birds.
Oh, you would be so proud of me. Do you want to know what I ate a few days ago?
What did you do?
I ate lentil tikka masala that had chunks of roasted pumpkin in it, and it was really delicious.
Nice.
It was so good. I was like, "Ooh, I got to tell Steve about this." I was like, "I'm actually eating pumpkin and liking it."
Pumpkin, and you're liking it?
Yeah.
Who are you? What have you done with Melissa?
Incredible. It was so good. One of the things I like to use cranberries for is white chocolate cranberry bread pudding.
I absolutely love that.
I never have anybody to share it with because, everybody else is lame and they don't like trying new things. But yeah, right. Find a reason to not like anything. So cranberries, interestingly enough, this was because they were so astringent. This was a food that they really thought also had medicinal qualities, like way back in the day. So they would use it to flavor meat quite a bit. And they kind of like halfway believed that the astringent qualities would help kind of, make sure the meat didn't hurt you if it was a poor quality. So what about eggnog, Steve?
I like eggnog. I haven't had it in years. So like, I can remember loving it when I was a kid. And then in my 20s, I remember loving it when there was alcohol in it. And in my 30s, I just don't drink it much. I don't know why, but it's good stuff,
I don't think I've ever liked it. I think I've shared before on this podcast that my uncle would make it by letting vanilla ice cream melt and combining it with whiskey, which is a very short.
Quite the same.
It's very a short straight line, Well, if you think about what ice cream is, it's a Philadelphia custard. It's cream, milk, sugar, egg yolk, real ice cream, and it's a very short direct line to the same destination, right? But I'm not a fan of the egginess. Really puts me off. It's been around for centuries. It was made popular in the United States kind of at the turn of the Revolutionary War. So the original people who settled kind of turned revolutionaries. They already had a recipe for this from England, and they would add additional, spirits to it. Reportedly, eggnog caused a riot at West Point in 1826 because they mixed way too much brandy, rum, and whiskey together, and then together with the eggnog, and so people got drunk and started acting a fool, I suppose. But I like the idea though, because I like horchata.
Yeah.
And I like rum chata, which is the liqueur that is horchata flavored. So I'm like, it's just the thickness from the eggs that makes me go like, ugh, I don't want to drink this. I don't know.
Yeah. Makes me want to try it in my coffee. Eggnog coffee.
Yeah. Hey, I'm sure it exists. I'm sure if Starbucks doesn't have a corner on it, maybe you could sell it to them.
Right. I know people probably do that because
I'm sure
cream or milk or half.
I'm sure eggnog creamer exists.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Have
I ever done it? Clearly not, but yeah.
So do you know where the first gingerbread men come from? Reportedly.
I give up.
So Queen Elizabeth I is said to have had her cooks create the first gingerbread men. So I think that's really, really interesting.
Huh. Well.
All right.
That's interesting.
What about pumpkin, Steve? Do you reserve that only for Thanksgiving?
No, I like pumpkin year round, to be honest. Yeah.
Yep. So pumpkin pie, as we know it, was like a late 18th century. I think we've talked about this in a previous Thanksgiving episode. But it, of course, has all those warm spices: cinnamon, clove, ginger, nutmeg, and allspice. They'll blend this together and call it pumpkin pie spice, which you can also use to make like a pumpkin spice lattes, or you can make a pumpkin spice simple syrup, or you can use it in pumpkin bread or like pumpkin cheesecake or things like that. But interestingly enough, pumpkin is native to the Americas, so Central, South, and North, right? But it had already been introduced in Europe before the first Thanksgiving meal happened, which, by the way, anybody out there, if you have like, childhood fantasies of we were sharing food with the Indians, the first Thanksgiving meal was a massacre, but I digress. Anyway, but I just had to put that in there. It fell out of popularity in Britain once it became a symbol of American independence. So once the American Revolution happened and we got independence from Britain, they were like, no, thanks. We don't like pumpkin anymore.
Nuts to them.
Freedom. It's freedom pie. It's freedom pie. Yeah. God, I love fruitcake. It's so good.
Why do fruitcakes make terrible gifts?
Why?
Because the person you gave it to already gave it to you last year.
Not me. I love those things. You'll never get a secondhand fruitcake from me.
I've had it before, but I remember the one that you sent me last year was pretty bomb. I liked it. And
It's
we
so good.
soaked it. I forgot what I put in there. It was probably brandy or rum or something.
Yeah, it's throw from the Collins Street Bakery in
that was good.
in Texas and Corsicana. That one's really good because it has more pecans than anything else, and so it has less of like goo and dried fruits and fruit goo. So
I
yeah,
can remember eating it. I was like, man, this is too good to be true. I need to stop eating this. Man, my blood sugars are gonna suck tomorrow. But it was so good.
right. And then you were like, I'm gonna finish this also.
Right.
I'm also gonna finish this. So
yeah, you don't let that alcohol and fruitcake go to waste. No.
Mm-hmm. Steve, what kind of flavors are going to be using this year for Christmas?
Hazelnut and pistachios.
Hazelnut and pistachios.
Or
for
pistachios.
What?
I like pistachios. They're good.
I love it.
You know what? It's weird because like when you have pistachios and then you have pistachio pudding, they taste nothing alike, in my opinion.
Yeah, I can see that. I like pistachio ice cream, but only if it has pieces of pistachio in it.
I can see that.
Yeah.
It's a very valid argument.
I tried to make Watergate salad, as my family will affectionately call green junk, a couple of months ago for some folks at work that had never tried it. So it's like the pistachio pudding mix, the Cool Whip, the crushed pineapple, the mini marshmallows. I don't think I'm a fan anymore, unfortunately. I had 2 or 3 bites and that was enough. And I literally have had that at Thanksgiving and Christmas ever since I was, and my taste buds have changed or my diet has changed to the point where I was like, absolutely not. Nope. Not at all.
Do it, but just like that much, you know?
So what are you putting the hazelnuts in?
I don't know yet, but I saw it was one of those ingredients that is typically used. So we're going to figure that out. We're going to make like a pistachio and hazelnut. I don't know why pesto that word just popped into my, maybe it's because it starts with a P also.
Could be.
Pistachio pesto. But then again, all that stuff is good.
I'm going to make some, for work, I'm going to make some hot cocoa puppy chow this year. So like you can make like Chex Mix and it's usually like, powdered sugar and, you could melt some chocolate in there and it makes it stick. But I'm going to use like Swiss Miss and mini marshmallows and kind of do a theme. It'd be really good.
I need to do some sort of like pistachio crust. Like.
Okay, we're going to make a tart.
Or anything like that. Oh, we could do a tart, yeah.
I wonder if you could get enough of your Valley lemons that you could make marmalade with it. But that would be amazing.
Pistachio marmalade?
No. Valley lemon marmalade. I like comma, space, quick subject change.
Head scratcher. Wow.
Well, the fun thing about marmalade
is
you don't have to peel the citrus. So
yeah,
that's the fun part about marmalade. It's like the lazy man's jelly.
Yeah.
Like Zester, never met her. Peel this? Nope, no time. Marmalade it is.
You know what I would probably do when I get my Valley lemons? I'm probably going to mix it in with some like orange segments and then like some berries and whatnot and just have like a little fruit snack, cocktail salad. Nah, not salad, not the right word. You know what I'm saying.
What if you made Valley lemon limoncello?
Interesting.
I'm just saying.
That doesn't tie into my dry January. Even though we're still
okay.
in December. No.
I have been in around the holidays. I maybe 2 or 3 cocktails a week, but I get into stretches where I prefer one thing over the other. So for the past couple of weeks, it's been Manhattans, which if anybody does drink or doesn't, you can make those with whiskey or rye, and it's usually 2 parts of your intended liquor and then 1 part of sweet vermouth, and it's with a cherry. Usually stir it with ice and then strain, and then it has a cherry. I like brown liquor in the holidays. It also has a similar warming quality to the warming spices that we talked about. But lately, I've been in the mood for dirty martinis, and Steve, the other day I saw a recipe on the TikToks and we're almost to Hanukkah, so this kind of makes sense. I think this is why I thought about it. For dirty martini, green olive, latkes. So your traditional latke, right? You've got a little egg, a little bit of flour, grated onion, shredded potato, okay, sliced green olives, and then that gin element in there, a little bit of juniper berry ground, a little bit of garlic powder and onion powder, and then served with a green olive sour cream. I was like, I want this so bad.
Interesting.
Sounds so good. I was like, oh my goodness. Yeah. Well, next Monday is the first day of Hanukkah. Must be why I was getting latke content on my For You page. But yeah.
Because you put on your yarmulke, here comes Hanukkah.
Because all I ever do is Google more ways to eat more green olives.
There's so much Hanukkah.
So much
Time
Hanukkah.
to celebrate Hanukkah.
Time to celebrate Hanukkah, indeed. But yeah.
Do you ever listen to that song out of tradition?
Every year. Yeah. Every single year. It's on a playlist that I have in my Apple Music. But yeah.
Yeah. My dad still does it also. He thinks it's the coolest song ever.
Really?
I don't know why. Like every year, he just would put it on. That one and Adam Sandler's Thanksgiving song.
It's a great song. I don't know if it's the greatest song ever.
I don't know about the greatest song ever, but yeah, you know.
Well, but to each his own. Steve, is there any snacks that you can't go through Christmas without? Is there some snack to you that you keep around or something that you make that really means it's Christmas time?
You know, I can't say so. I've always just done like the trail mix or the cookies, like or just like chocolate chip cookies with like the red and green M&Ms. Because you know I'm very basic like that. Yeah, that's what's always been like Christmas to me. Not like those nasty sugar cookies that are with like that green or red frosting that's hard as a rock. You know.
I like those though. Well, the soft bake kind, like you find in the bakery section, like it's not royal icing, but it's like the powdered sugar.
And just powdered sugar, yeah.
Yeah, powdered sugar plus. For me, it's the chocolate oranges, it's chocolate covered cherry cordials, and it is Chex Mix.
Well, aren't you fancy?
No, not fancy. This is grocery store. Yeah, it's grocery store candy. There's something about Chex Mix, man. So good. I'm gonna make it again this year with Old Bay in it. It was really good.
Chex Mix with Old Bay.
Old Bay Chex Mix.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
But like, are you also gonna have like a crab bowl with it?
No.
I'd imagine you get some. You know, being out there in North Carolina, you get some bomb seafood.
Oh yeah, 100%. I just not during December though.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right.
This is a chicken, sausage, and pork wasteland when it's cold.
True.
Chicken, sausage, pork, and beef. But yeah, I think I'm going to make a ham, and I don't know. I'll report back about Christmas breakfast. I have no idea what's going to happen. I'm thinking that I might pick up local bagels and some different kind of flavors and schmears. It's a really great bagel place near me. Don't those look good? I just sent Steve a picture of the Dirty Martini latkes. They look really good. I bet you could air fry them too.
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh, it looks so good.
My latkes to shame.
Yeah. Oh, what was my timer going off?
Yet again.
Alexa's
totally trying to tell you something.
Make sure I don't burn the thing that's in the oven.
Melissa. Hey, Melissa.
Or the thing that's on the stove. Yeah, it's just like being at work. Chef.
Yeah.
Even behind a closed door. And then it's knock, knock, chef. Knock, 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 chef. I didn't answer the first time. There's a reason. I'm busy. But yeah.
That's when you just tell them, I'm pooping, leave me alone. But you're in your office. I said what I said.
I said what I said. Like, get it in where you fit it in.
Get out of here.
Well, Steve, I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. I don't think there will be an episode next week. I hope you cook and eat all the yummy, yummy things and have a wonderful time with your friends and family.
I'll be hanging out with you, so it'll be a blast.
Not on Christmas, you won't.
It's called Zoom. It's fine. It works.
It's why the goodbye. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Hold hand.